So I've not been talking about the Little Mermaid movie because, in all honesty, on this channel, when I talk about something, I make sure it's something I care about. Now, what you're seeing with Little Mermaid is there's a lot of press for it, and it's all negative. Every time something Little Mermaid comes out, it seems negative, not just because of the race swap, not because of anything like that. It's mainly because the CGI doesn't look good, the movie doesn't look anything special. In fact, I learned a couple weeks ago it wasn't even a streaming movie. This is actually going theatrical, which surprised me because I never criticize CGI. For the most part, CGI looks normal to me. I mean, even with the Marvel films, I just don't care. I don't think about it much. I know it's all fake, so as long as it looks decent, I never genuinely care. But I've been seeing the pictures, and to me, I'm genuinely baffled that this is a Disney live action film. Or not live action film, but a theatrical film. Because I genuinely thought it was a streaming film. But there's a new picture for the Flounder in Little Mermaid, and I just want to talk about it. I think I made like one video on Little Mermaid. No, I think it wasn't even a video. It was a stream, and it was about the race stuff. And mainly when it comes to race swaps, I don't care as long as it's not a major core DNA of the character. Like for example, Bruce Wayne. I think Bruce Wayne should stay white. Obviously, T'Challa should stay black. I don't tend to care, nor am I gonna cry about it, nor am I gonna complain about it unless it's a major factor. And when they heard, because I think it got announced back in 2020 that they were gonna race swap the Little Mermaid, I didn't care. I don't even really care about that original animated film. I think I maybe watched that one when I was a kid, and then that was about it. Besides that, never watched it. Not gonna pretend like I care. Never. And I remember I even saw some clips a while back of the film, and I had completely forgotten those scenes happened. Like the scene where Ariel, it was on TikTok. Ariel was like messing with her hair with the fork, and I didn't even know that scene existed. So I don't tend to care, but I know the basic gist of the story. I think everyone does. But about the race swap, never really cared. But man, it's not looking good. This looks ugly, and I keep saying it. I see no point in these live action remakes. I mean, The Jungle Book, that was actually a pretty decent film. I actually really liked the live action Jungle Book. Lion King I actually saw. I thought that one was alright. The Aladdin one's probably my favorite. I actually liked the Aladdin one, mainly because I didn't really grow up with the animated Aladdin movie. I do love that movie, but it's like I didn't really grow up with them, so I don't feel nostalgic. When it comes to these live action remakes, I tend to not care. They're never in my radar. I never pay attention to them, and I never get hyped for these remakes because a lot of the Disney animated films, I didn't really grow up with them. Like I grew up a lot with Pixar, DreamWorks, uh, those kinds of films. Uh, and occasionally I would watch a little bit of the Disney anime movies. Like I think Big Hero 6, I believe that's a Disney one. But when it comes to like the 2D stuff, the old classic stuff, like especially the princess movies, those I've never ever cared about. Never in my life. So usually when they get announced, I don't even think about it. Even if they're accurate to the source material, I never care about them. I've never seen that Beauty and the Beast live action remake. I've never seen that Cinderella live action remake, so I don't care about them. But I will say, and it is lazy. It is lazy that they're just kind of taking these movies, but I don't care. Business is business. They got to make their money. This is easy money. Look, if I'm a businessman at Disney, I'm pitching this idea because this is easy money right here. The title of The Little Mermaid itself is going to make you a lot of money. Now this movie might flop. I don't know. But regardless, this movie is going to make more being this Little Mermaid remake than it being titled anything else. Like, I don't know, Fish Girl. If they call it that, no one's going to go watch it. But because it has the Little Mermaid name to it, everyone's familiar, especially girls who grew up watching The Little Mermaid, now maybe showing their daughter, maybe just wanting to see what they're trying to do, you know. So when it comes to the race swap, I also don't care about that because I didn't care about the original film. My only issue when it comes to race swaps is when they start promoting it as only the race swaps. That is when it gets silly to me. I don't like it when movies start doing that. Right? Especially with characters who are previously white. I also feel like sometimes it can get a little it kind of feels like a sloppy second occasionally, where it's like you change the race of a character and now it kind of feels like, oh, this race is not allowed to get their own character because they need to take the sloppy seconds of a white character. Like, I don't care. But that is sometimes how I interpret it in my mind. Like Wonder Man, that Wonder Man casting was the first time I was like, what? I think that was like the very first time I ever found that very odd. Where I was like, I mean, why? Like, why? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see Yahya Abdul-Mateen play Wonder Man. But it is like odd. I was like, I don't see the point. There's a lot of great characters that I think any race can play or make new characters. That's kind of my interpretation. But regardless, I don't genuinely care about this. But the look of the Flounder, that genuinely looks creepy. That looks creepy. The rest of the CGI, I mean, this isn't a picture with bad CGI. Although this fish kind of, wait, is that the Flounder too? Does it have blue hair? No, but either way, it does kind of look weird. But everything else looks normal to me. Here's a picture of the villain, played by that one fat white actress. I don't remember her name, but no, it's not looking good. And every time a new trailer or picture comes out, I just keep seeing tweets saying this movie looks bad, this movie looks bad, and you know what? I can't blame them. The CGI, everything looks odd, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't care. I think everyone should have expected this was gonna look horrible. So it is what it is. Anyways, that's it for my video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about this? I don't know. I'm not a Little Mermaid fan, so I can't really even go all in, what this is about, how to explain everything. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.